Welcome back, gang, to another fun time here on Tiger Funk Productions or Tiger Dork Ramblings or Dominion Media Television, wherever you happen to be viewing us. I am Tiger Mike, joined here with DMTVictor, and today Victor wanted to share some
Yes, I have something I
information.
want to talk to you about, but today we're going to be reviewing the peeping pianist, the Expanse
Well, we
episode,
should do that because
the
do you want this
the
to come
the
out
whip
with
the
that
whip
episode?
yeah. But first, yeah, I just finished my first playthrough of Star Trek Resurgence. And you may recognize this title because it's been in the news lately because it's being well by this time it has been completely delisted from just about every digital storefront. So if you haven't bought it online, your best chance is to get it off of eBay or Amazon maybe. But the flippers, what do you call them? The scalpers already got them, man. They got every copy and they're selling them on eBay for like $200. It's insane.
Jesus.
So I'm glad I got it when I did. But
Yeah.
I do got to say though, uh, I have a little bit of a conspiracy theory here. The official reason is because the studio lost the license to the Paramount license expired, so they couldn't sell it anymore. It seems like bullshit to me because why is it only with this one game? Like why Star Trek Online and Star Trek Voyager, they're the Across the Unknown, they're still for sale, but I don't know, it doesn't make sense to me. I think they did it because like I knew about this game. I heard about it when it came out. I was just like, oh yeah, okay, cool. I'll get around to that someday. And I never did until I heard in the news that it's going away. Then I was like, well, fuck, I better buy it. So I don't know. That's kind of like my conspiracy theory about it. But I finished my first playthrough of it, and I gotta say, it is just straight up, honestly, it is not a good video game. It is, it's not.
I'm
It's just
like, the suspense was killing me. Is it gonna be so much fun, or is it gonna be the worst game he ever played? Where are we going here?
it is so much fun. It is amazing. It's just not a good video game. It plays more like an interactive movie. The video gamey parts of it, it's an amazing Star Trek story. If you are a fan of Star Trek, especially the TNG era, this
Mm.
is such a throwback to it. I was so invested in the storyline, like it hits all the right notes of that real Star Trek feel. It felt like I was watching an entire season of a new Star Trek show that aired like just after DS9. Like that's the time period that it's set in.
See,
It's
that's the
really good.
time period that we want it to be in.
Yeah, it's got all new characters. You got well, I would say spoiler alert, but it says it right here on the box.
Yeah.
It has Spock and Riker making cameos. They actually got Jonathan Frakes to do the voice for this, and they found someone. I'm glad they did it like this and didn't use AI, but they found a voice actor that sounds exactly like Leonard Nimoy. Oh my
Nice.
god, he nails it, dude. It was like whoa. So I'm glad they went that route. But the story is absolutely amazing. The video game parts are dumb. It's a lot of quick time events, and I found myself like anytime the game is like 80% cutscenes, and you have dialogue choices, um, and not a lot of the dialogue choices really matter. A lot of it's just flavor. Like I went back
Yeah.
and played through just to see what happens, and it is kind of lame in that way to where you get the majority of the same outcome no matter what. There's like 3 or 4 choices in the game that actually make a really big difference. Everything else is
Yeah.
just kind of trivial. Like I went back and played through the first part again, and just to see what happened if I made a different choice. And the NPCs, the characters, they have the exact same conversation, but the only difference was they have it in the shuttle bay as opposed to sick bay. So
Right.
it's
Yeah.
one of those type of things. But still, I if you're a Star Trek fan, play this fucking game. It is so good. Like I gotta say, it starts out really. Your main character is I forget her name. She's the first officer. She's newly promoted, taking her position as a first officer of the USS Resolute. And it starts out you're on a shuttle bay. I mean, you're on a shuttlecraft being taken to a starbase out on the edge of Federation space, and you hear her saying she's on her way to the USS Resolute, and I'm like, ooh, what kind of ship is it? And the shuttlecraft pulls in, and you go, and it pulls out in front of an Excelsior class. I'm like, okay, all right, yeah, sweet, Excelsior class, and it goes past it. I'm like, oh, that's not my ship now. And then comes up a Miranda class. I'm like, oh no, no, no. But then it keeps going, and then you finally get to the Resolute, and it's a Centaur class ship. Which
Nice.
again, I thought was really cool. It's a story that doesn't take place on the Enterprise or any of the main hero ships. It's a new ship, Centaur class, which is pretty dope. I love main engineering on this ship. The warp core is so fucking cool. It's
Mm.
got, you know how every warp core's got the blue pulsating lights, vroom, 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 you know. Uh, this one's got, it's got two of those things, and they're at an angle, going vroom, vroom from either side. I'm like, whoa. I don't know what those lights do, but it looks cool as shit when you set them up like that. So, but it's great. It starts off as like a diplomatic mission, and where you have to settle you settle a ceasefire between these two warring planets, and that's where Spock comes in. He's the ambassador there to oversee the negotiations, and then just it gets really, it goes in a direction I was not expecting at all. It's really fucking good. But yeah,
Nice.
if you get a hold of this game somehow, Yar, if you and play through the story if you're a Star Trek fan at all. If you're just a regular ass gamer, you're gonna be disappointed.
Yeah.
Or you might be into the story a little bit, but it really is, if it really is, or you could probably just find a playthrough on YouTube, and that's just as
There's a
just as,
lot of people that
yeah,
just like to watch other people play
yeah.
games now.
Mhm. Yeah, once
I'm
I get
sure
my new
somebody's streaming it.
yeah, once I get my new setup, I want to start live streaming PS5 stuff. I'll do a playthrough of Resurgence
There you
because
go.
it's I absolutely loved it. You know, I was up till dawn the next morning playing through this game just because I was that into it. Oh, and it also has a few other minor voice actors who had been in previous things, like Mark Rolston, who you may not recognize the name, but I know everyone in our audience has seen the movie Aliens. He was Drake in Aliens, and
Yeah.
you know, with the face and the acids. I know you
Yep.
remember that guy. Uh, he he was a background character in TNG, and I think even in Enterprise. But he had a few roles in some Star Trek episodes. He voices a character that any Star Trek fan will recognize, not expecting at all. Like I said, I don't want to ruin it because when he shows up and his character shows up, I'm like, oh my fucking god! It This game wraps up a couple of unfinished storylines from TNG that
Nice.
that anyway. I don't want to spoil it because it's really good. But yeah, TNG fans out there, play this game. Anyway, that's all I have to say about that. Star Trek Resurgence, check it out. And if you're still tuning into our channel between 6 to 8 months from now, I'll try to set up a live stream playing through this game. And yeah, because I'm gonna try to learn how to live stream. So
Yeah, I gotta
anyway,
get
so
doing
that's
some of
that.
that too.
Yeah. But yeah, that's it for me. Okay. So yeah, sorry, the caffeine hasn't really kicked in yet, so I'm
Yeah, no worries.
I have a little bit
Cool. Well,
more.
that I mean, that is really interesting.
Mhm.
It just kind of, I remember vaguely when it came out, and it was just like, oh, it's just kind of probably another mediocre game that they cooked up. But it's cool that
Yeah.
they really put a lot of effort into the story, which
Yeah,
really for a Star Trek game is the most important part.
absolutely. Yeah, the just the look and the feel, the music, yeah, it's really good. It's funny because I found myself um anytime we would get to any of the video gamey parts, like the flying the shuttle or in a phaser fight, I just wanted to hurry up and get through it so I could get back to the storyline because I was so invested on what happens. But yeah, we'll talk about this more some other time after give some people a chance to play through it or do a thing, because there's a lot I would love to deep dive into this game about. So that's it for that. Let us know what you think about it. Have you played the game? Because I would love to have a discussion, a deep dive into Star Trek Resurgence. Talk about it in the comments. Uh,
Let us know how much you paid for this game.
yeah, it's either gonna be nothing or a
Right.
few $100s.
Yeah.
There's no way in between anymore.